we showed you our film pitch for Hotline Miami. What do you think of the film pitch?
I think it really appeals to the target audience you have suggested, and I think it also has a nice blend of crime and action and retro.
I thought that overall it was a good film pitch. I mean, I was a comfortable audience member because I didn't feel too I don't feel like it was too shoved in my face.
Yep.
Or anything. I thought you were a good deliverer because you gave me time to think about it and ask questions.
I thought the pitch was very good. I saw it on the film. I thought that it would be quite a successful film, from the idea that in a cult film, it will have a following of people that have already played the game, and then pick up later on with people that understand that and spread the word about the game and the film, like films that Tomb Raider and Resident Evil.
I thought the film idea was good. I like the idea of the retro and 1980s style because I think that would go well with a kind of film adaptation of the game.
So did you like the idea of the movie as in a narrative and the storyline from it?
I think I like the idea of how you can quite easily sort of bend the story because of the game and how I think that would really have a good effect.
I think it'll be entertaining to watch. I mean, I like the idea of the storyline as well. It's quite an interesting storyline. The trailer sounds difficult to do. I'm not sure how you could pull it off, but hopefully, I mean, if you've got the film idea in place, then it should be good. It should be good to do.
So what do you think about the locations and settings for our film?
I think it'll be quite difficult to shoot authentically, but in terms of editing it'll also be a challenge, but I think you'll get the feeling of the film quite well if you manage to get that gritty feeling through the alleyways and apartments. And the addition of neon lighting pre and post production would obviously really be a good thing in terms of showing it to be authentically 80s Miami.
Well, I think the retro effect would really sort of give a good sort of impact to the film and really make it appeal to the audience. I also really like the sort of VHS effect you plan to use, which would be really good.
So what about locations and settings? Because we tried to give it that gritty feel. Do you think it's appropriate?
I think with the target audience you plan to appeal to, I think having a really gritty feel to it would really make it look good.
So what do you think about the actual characters for our film, and the actors that we're going to use?
I think they'll be quite interesting because it's something that the audience will really want as a point of the film, to find out who Jacket is and to find out obviously who the other characters is, because they all wear masks. So it'll be something to push them to be more engaged in the storyline. And obviously the idea that Jacket's potentially schizophrenic or something like that is kind of an anti-hero aspect of the character.
I think the main character Jacket would really appeal to the market audience, and also the other characters will very sort of easily fold into this sort of story.
What do you think of the music? Our idea for the music for the trailer.
I think the idea of the music of kind of electronic 1980s like Daft Punk is I think it'll bring the adrenaline to the audience and the action. So the audience will be on the edge of their seats, oh wow, this beat.
So you'd say it fit in well with the trailer?
I say it would definitely fit in well with the trailer and the kind of 1980s retro film.
Yeah.
This kind of electronic music is really, I think it's really goes well with action films sometimes. Especially with 1980s.
So what do you think about the film title itself and the tagline?
I think the title really appeals to the game that's already been done and how it'll sort of basically say what this is about. But I feel with the taglines they could do a bit more and improve them. I don't really think they're actually that good.